Breaking: Tinubu, AGF, Akpabio dragged to court. And now to the news in full. A lawsuit has been filed before the Federal High Court in Abuja against President Bola Tinubu, really, Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice Lateef Fagbemi, and Senate President Godswill Akpabio over the alleged unlawful removal of Justice Danladi Umar as chairman of the Code of Conduct Tribunal (CCT). The case has been initiated by two civil society organizations, the Community Rescue Initiative and Toro Concerned Citizens Relief Foundation, as well as an Abuja-based lawyer, Comrade Nasiru Bala. The plaintiff have raised serious constitutional concerns about the process through which Justice Umar's removal was carried out, accusing the government of violating the law and bypassing the due process required by the Nigerian Constitution. The plaintiff have urged the Federal High Court to stop the Clerk of the National Assembly from transmitting the Senate and House of Representatives resolution that calls for the removal of Justice Umar to President Tinubu. They have also asked the court to prevent the president from acting on resolution. Really, they can stop the president. Oh wow. Arguing that the process of his removal was unconstitutional, according to the plaintiff, the action taken by the National Assembly violated the clear provision of the 1999 Constitution of Nigeria. That one, you don't tell me they don't break the Constitution of this country. They never follow Constitution. The suit, which is marked as FHC/ABJ/CS/1796/2024, outlines several legal grounds for challenging Justice Umar's removal. The plaintiffs contend that the removal process was not conducted in accordance with the Constitution and other relevant laws. Specifically, they are asking the court to determine whether the resolution passed by the National Assembly, which called for the removal of the CCT chairman, was illegal, void, and of no effect. They argue that the procedure used by the legislature to remove Umar was in clear violation of several sections of the Constitution, including Section 1, Subsection 1 and 3, 6 Subsection 5, 153 Subsection 1e and I, and Paragraph 13a, VII, and B of the third schedule. Okay, now. One of the central arguments presented by the plaintiff is that the removal of the chairman of the CCT did not follow the required legal processes, and therefore the entire action is void. Well, if it did not follow the due legal process, obviously the action is void. But in this country, we all know how lawless we are. We all know how you cannot query the president, how you cannot question the Senate president. So I don't know if they're actually going to listen and know that this process that people went through is not the right process. I'm sure they know that they did not go through the right process, but they think that in this country, they are the ones in power and they can do and undo. So they do anything that they like. So I don't know, Sha. They argue that the decision made by the Senate, which was subsequently concurred with by the House of Representatives, was unconstitutional, and based on a faulty legal foundation, the plaintiffs claim that the process failed to meet the constitutional requirements for removing a judicial officer such as Justice Umar, who holds a position that is protected under Nigerian law. Furthermore, the plaintiff questioned the actions of the President and Senate in appointing new individuals to the position of chairman of the Code of Conduct Tribunal, suggesting that the appointment of the new chairman, whether done by President Tinubu or with the concurrence of the National Assembly, is also illegal. Okay, good. At least somebody is facing the president and talking out. Hopefully they don't do anything to him. The plaintiff argued that the appointment violated the provision of the 1999 Constitution. They know they follow Constitution for this country as long as it does not favor them. The only people that they wrote the Constitution for are Nigerians. Are we the citizens? The Constitution is not made for our politicians. They know they hear, they know they listen. The Code of Conduct Bureau and Tribunal Act and Paragraph 17, Section 1 of the 5th Schedule of the Constitution, which they believe safeguard the integrity and tenure of judicial officers like the chairman of the CCT. The lawsuit also draws attention to the failure to follow due process in the removal of the CCT chairman, highlighting the importance of the rule of law in ensuring that any such removal is done in a manner that is both constitutional and transparent. The plaintiffs argue that the National Assembly's actions are inconsistent with the constitutional protections for judicial officers and have called on the court to make a declaration that will prevent any further action on the removal until the legality of the process has been properly adjudicated. The plaintiff has also sought to range a declaration asked from the court, including a ruling that the Senate and House of Representatives' action in removing Justice Umar were illegal, void, and unconstitutional. They have asked the court to declare that the actions of the National Assembly in removing the CCC chairman violated both the Code of Conduct Bureau and Tribunal Act, as well as the provision. You are going to the wrong person, the court. So people are still trusting this our judiciaries, Those ones, they are nothing to write home about. They obviously support Tinubu and the Senate as well. So I don't know. Particularly the section dealing with the tenure and removal of judicial officers. In addition to seeking a declaration on the invalidity of the removal process, the plaintiff have also asked the court to issue an order restraining the clerk of the National Assembly from transmitting the resolution to President Tinubu. That one go hard though. They have also sought an order preventing President Tinubu from acting on the resolution, really, arguing that the process of removal was done without following the legal procedures set forth in the Constitution. The plaintiffs have made it clear that they are committed to ensuring that the rule of law is upheld in the matter, and they are confident that the courts will rule in their favor. That confidence where you get, I want it, I like it. They have stressed that it is crucial for the integrity of Nigeria's judiciary that any decision regarding the removal of judicial officers are made in accordance with the law. If the court rules in their favor, they believe that the removal of Justice Umar will be annulled, and the actions of the National Assembly, the President, and the Senate will be declared unconstitutional. Okay? I hope that happens. Let's wait and see. The case has attracted significant attention and raises serious questions about the independence of the judiciary in Nigeria. We've always raised questions about the integrity, the independence of the judiciary in this country. They are not working for themselves. They are not independent. As a judiciary, as a judge, you are not supposed to be biased. But of course, in this country, everything always goes the way of the politicians. Everything always goes the way of the leaders. If they say this is what it is, that is what it is. So I really don't know if they are going to actually listen, because I know they obey constitution in this country. The constitution, once it does not favor them, that is how things are going on in this country. And people that talk, Nigerians still be saying, why are you talking? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? So sometimes we say that we deserve our leaders that we have in this country, because we are not ready. We are not ready to be free from them. The role of the Code of Conduct Tribunal, which is tasked with enforcing the Code of Conduct for public officers, is considered critical in ensuring accountability and transparency in the Nigerian political system, which we do not have. Transparency, we don't have it in this country. Accountability, zero. This lawsuit could have far-reaching implications for Nigeria's political and judicial landscape, particularly with regards to the process for removing judicial officers and the protection of their independence. Probably this one did not do their bidding. That is why they want to remove him. It also serves as a reminder of the importance of upholding constitutional processes and ensuring that actions taken by government institutions are fully compliant with the law. We hope so. We hope we get to that point where the president would obey the rule of law, where everybody will obey the rule of law and nobody is above the law. We hope we get to that point very soon in this country. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.